It's become a new holiday tradition. I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Local Edition. With me this hour is Beth Dunham. She is the director of the best Christmas pageant ever with the Hershey area Playhouse. Thanks so much for being with us.
Well, thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
Before we get into your upcoming show, let's talk a little bit about the Hershey area Playhouse. You're celebrating your 10th season.
That's correct. We're actually going to end our 10th season with my production in December. And the Hershey area Playhouse started out 10 years ago with a small group of volunteers who wanted to bring community theater to the Hershey area. And in the early days, we had 2 to 3 productions a year that were housed at various venues around town. And we're very fortunate. 2 years ago, in the spring of 2007, we actually opened our brand new state-of-the-art facility. It's on the campus of Country Meadows. Thanks to Mike Leader and the great folks of Country Meadows, they enabled us to refurbish a barn, which is now, again, a state-of-the-art facility with a great lighting and sound system. And it has 150 seats with, again, room for everyone to participate in whatever way they see fit. So there's a role for everyone in the community at the Playhouse.
So really the roots, where you started 10 years ago, even though you've grown and expanded and have a permanent home, that core is still there. It's all about volunteers and about the community.
It is. I mean, everyone has a job outside of the Playhouse, so it is. We're really reliant on the volunteer base. And again, the great thing is the folks that direct or act on stage are your neighbors, your teachers, people that you will see in the community. So that still is why it's the heart of community theater and the heart of the Playhouse, which is really neat. For the holiday season, this is the second year you're actually doing the best Christmas pageant ever, because it was such a success last year, such a sellout. And the story is about some pretty naughty kids who decide to go to church for the first time because they think they're going to get free snacks, but they end up getting a lot more than that. That's exactly right. I'm setting this play in modern day times, even though it takes place in the 1980s, and it is based on the beloved book by Barbara Robinson. And you're right, it's the best Christmas pageant ever, so it's a play within a play. And we see these notorious, troublesome kids, the Herdmans, come to church, yes, because they think they're going to get free food. And in essence, they get cast within this play, and they have pretty prominent roles within the story of the birth of Jesus. And through that, we'll see that they are transformed, and as well, the folks around them are transformed too, because no one, neither the adults or the kids, like them either. And as we see, we'll learn throughout the play that they actually come from a pretty broken home, and we all know kids like that. And again, the spirit of the play is timeless, in that we all need to love and respect one another in spite of our differences.
For people who did come to see last year's production, this one is different. You mentioned it's set in a different time. Does that give the kids within the play a little bit more flexibility? Because really, they're acting in their own time period.
Right, they're acting in their own time period. I'm actually going to have them bring in their own clothes, so it's contemporary clothing. We're going to have modern day furniture, and we'll also see some of our contemporary technology infused in there. Told some of them they can bring in their cell phones, and also we'll have portable game systems too. So again, it'll be brought up to current day times.
This is a production with a large cast and a lot of kids. What are some of the challenges of directing a show like that?
Well, the challenges are certainly to keep the kids occupied, and one of the things I've learned is just working with the kids at small increments. And so for the larger scenes, when we're actually doing the Christmas pageant, the rehearsal, and the actual production of, again, the play within the play, I've worked those times separately with the kids and then dismissed them. And then I'll work the adults and the older kids separately.
We just have a short time left, but the best Christmas pageant ever this year is December 3rd through the 6th.
Right.
And December 10th through the 13th. And we really want to think about getting our tickets in advance, because last year was a sellout. What's happening for season 11?
Well, season 11, actually, we will be doing the best Christmas pageant ever next December, but starting in February, we're going to have a small musical called I Love You, You're Perfect, Now Change. So please visit HersheyAreaPlayhouse.com to check out our 11th season.
Thank you so much, Beth.
Thanks for having me.
We've been talking with Beth Dunham. I'm Jill Horner for Comcast Local Edition.